speech that I didn't give a date on my IQ day. It was actually July 16th, 2012, actually about a month earlier than hers. And it clearly shows that women have picked up all the ground they were lacking in and are starting to surpass. If you look at the trends, women are starting to climb the hill. She's making the argument that women are starting to climb the hill in sports, but I would like to make the opposite case that women are starting to climb the hill in academics, and I predict that in the very near future are going to have a large lead over men. And there's a quote a lot of people hear, and that's that boys rule and girls drool. And it seems silly, but it's simply not true. Because now girls can definitely say they're smarter than men. Boys beat girls in sports, and it's simple. Because boys continue to grow after puberty and girls don't. Missy Franklin is known as the hot shot in women's Olympics for the United States now. But I believe she can't touch Michael Phelps, which she's proven she can't. She can't touch his numbers in the Olympics. But it's not her fault. It's not that she doesn't practice enough or anything like that. It's just nature and genetics. She stopped growing and Phelps did. Girls are simply for academics, and I'm not downgrading women by saying they're not for sports at all. Or not giving the facts. The facts are there. They are not equal. My opponent, I kept saying, you're saying they are equal, and then she would bring up that she's not saying they're equal, they have equal opportunities, but then in her last speech she said they're equal at academics and sports. But she also brought up with the Olympics that women accounted for over 60% of the medals, but again, I brought it up earlier, no women compete against men in the Olympics head-to-head. So that's how I discredit that argument. And if you agree with my opponent, then you are saying that women are equally strong as men. To say that women could beat men in athletics. And men are smarter than, are as equally smart or smarter than women, which is simply not true. The evidence is there that women are clearly beating men. The voting issues for me is whether or not you take my side, which is justice. If you are just to women and say they are smarter than men, and if you are just to men and say they are clearly better at athletics than women, then clearly you take my side. But if you say that they are equal and you go with equality, then clearly you don't go with the facts, because clearly they are not equal. So I leave you with this. You can go with the facts. You said I haven't brought up any facts when I clearly have. You can go with the facts and say that women are smarter and boys are more athletic and therefore for athletics. Or you can go with her and say they're equal and go completely against the facts. And so with this, I urge an affirmative